Hey everyone, we're back with another delivery run. It's Financial Panther. Today we're doing deliveries on my Gen 3 Fat Tire e-bike. Picking up this order from JJ's Pokey, paying $11 and going about a mile, so it's a quick one. We are doing deliveries in the snow. We've had a big snowstorm not too long ago. Dumped 14 inches of snow on us, which is why I'm busting out the Fat Tire bike. And I haven't done a lot of deliveries lately, so today though is pretty nice weather. It's about 30 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And so we're gonna get out there and just do a little bit of a delivery run to see what we can make today. I'm using the Gen 3 Fat Tire e-bike today. This is a bike I got last year. And it's actually a pretty good deal for an e-bike in my opinion, for a Fat Tire especially. Not like a super high-end bike by any means, but it's a good one. Unfortunately, this company went out of business, so I'm not really promoting them, I guess, because they're out of business now. And I'll show you guys the bike later. I've got the trailer hooked up on the back right now because I use this to get my son to daycare. But the trailer can also double to hold food and stuff since I don't have the cargo bike with me right now. And then I don't have to wear a backpack while I'm holding the food back there. So the city's kind of digging out here from a big snowstorm we had last week. We got 14 inches of snow in about a day and a half. It's one of the bigger snowfalls that we've had. I think it might be one of the top snowfalls we've had in the last ever, but definitely in the last 10 years. We haven't had this much snow. And so you can see big piles of snow all over the place. Roads are looking pretty good right now. There's still a lot of slippery ice patches to watch out for. But for the most part, things are looking pretty good right now. And here we are pulling up to JJ's Pokey. Pick up this order, Uber Eats order. Always like picking up from JJ's Pokey because the guy knows me, always treats me well.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Thanks, you too. Okay, just picked up that order from JJ's Pokey. We're heading off to deliver this order to the customer. Should not take too long. Bike lanes aren't always in good shape in the winter here because you can see the plows just kind of knock it into there. So it means you'd have to end up either being a little bit more careful on the route you choose, or you're just gonna have to ride in the street. I'm pretty comfortable riding the street. When I'm with my son though, I am more cautious and I'll aim for kind of better routes that are away from traffic. But doing the food delivery here, I'll just ride the street. Especially since I'm on an e-bike, I can keep up. All right. Here we are. Okay, so while we're waiting for our next order, I thought I'd give you a look at the current e-bike. It's a Gen 3 Fat Tire e-bike that I'm using. I've got the trailer, the Burley trailer in the back because I use this to get my son to school right now. So he goes in there. But when doing deliveries, it can work out as well because I can stick my food in there as well. So I don't have to carry a backpack. So Fat Tire e-bike, 26x4 tires. Can go about 20 miles per hour. I added some of these Portland Design Works fenders just to give myself a little bit more splash protection, especially when it's slushy. It can get really annoying. But yeah, so this Fat Tire e-bike, I've had it for about a year now. This company unfortunately went out of business, so you can't buy this bike anymore. But I highly recommend it if you're in any sort of snowy, cold climate. Having one Fat Tire e-bike, definitely very useful. Let's see here. What do we got here? We got a Nautical Bowls. I'm gonna take this one. It's paying $7.49. This Uber Eats order. It's not an ideal one, but given how slow it is right now, I will take it. Let's see. Oh, this Subway. We're gonna take that one too. Okay, we also got a Subway order. We just grabbed a Subway order. I doubt it's ready when I get there, but the Subway's right here, so we'll grab it. The Subway's only paying $4.25. Not a high paying order, but it's short and I'm already there and it's going in the direction I want to go. And it's slow today as well. Looks like it. Thank you. Yeah, so you can see right now, a lot of snow everywhere. The main streets are pretty good and clear. Yeah, so my Portland Design Work fenders on these bikes really do a good job of keeping the gunk off me, you know, because a lot of these fat tire bikes, they don't come with fenders. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably just because they want to be lightweight or something. Or maybe it just keeps the cost down. But when you're riding, you're going to get a lot of splash in your face and on your back. So getting these fenders, they aren't expensive, you know. Easy to install, they work well. So I'm happy with that addition I made to this bike. All right, pulling up to the customer here for this Subway order.
Hello.
Hello, this is Kevin with DoorDash. I'm just right outside with your order.
Yeah, you can just leave it at the door. I'll come grab it.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, we got that order delivered. Not too difficult. They did do the thing though where they tell you to hand it to them, then say, yeah, it's cool, you can leave it at the door. I don't like those type of orders because I find that, the type of people who do that are more likely to, it's always a possibility that they're gonna lie and say they didn't get their order or something. So what I always do there is I take a picture of it and text it to them. The idea being to kind of scare them away from trying to lie about it. Anyway, with that done, now we're going to go pick up this Uber Eats order from Nautical Bowls. So that DoorDash order paid $4.25. They did not tip. So, a little frustrating, but it is what it is. And I took that order not because it paid well, but because it was going where I needed to go. So that was the strategy behind that. And since it was quick and I didn't have to wait long, it's not a bad order actually, even without the tip. This Uber Eats order is paying $7. So that's a good one. Okay, here we are, picking up from Nautical Bowls. Yeah, cool. I've not been here, so I will have to check it out. All right, thanks. Okay, so while we were in Nautical Bowls, we picked up an order for Grubhub going the same direction as the Uber Eats order. So we're gonna pick up this one. It's a Grubhub order going to JJ's Pokey. It's only paying $5. Normally I wouldn't take an order like this, but it's going in the same direction as another order, so I will grab that. Yeah, thank you. And what we're gonna do right now, it wants me to pick up this Potbelly's order. I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna drop off. Well, no, I'm gonna take a peek in the Potbelly's to see if it's ready. If there's any chance it's ready, then we'll take it. and then we'll kind of drop it off on the return. My guess is it's not gonna be ready, but we'll see. Just picked up that Grubhub order for Potbellies. That was I knew they weren't gonna be ready. I ended up having to wait about probably 10 minutes for that, so that was too long. I should have just moved on and come back for it later, but I thought it was only one sandwich. I thought they'd be able to do it faster than that. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna drop off this order here. We're gonna drop off this Uber Eats order, and we'll drop off a Grubhub order, and then we'll drop off the Grubhub order 2. That'll end up being 5 orders for the day, and I'll probably call it quits after that, just because that's a decent number of orders, more than I expected to do actually. I'm having some weird issues with the bike right now, with the pedal assist kind of cutting off on me. I don't know if it's because I've got some snow or something on the sensor. I gotta look at it. Sorry, on your left. All right, we're taking the Intercampus Transit Way. This is a bus and bike only street, which I like because it's very well cleared in the winter, I find. As you can see, there's not even a single stretch of snow or slush or anything. So yeah, some issues with the throttle going, or with the pedal assist here, which means I have to throttle it. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I prefer to pedal if I can, so I'll have to diagnose it later and try to see if I can solve what's going on here. Delivery point first, so we'll drop this one off first. An office order. Okay, so we just dropped off that Grubhub order, and now we're gonna go drop off this Uber Eats order on the way. Should just be, it's just right over here. I believe the leasing office is right over here.
I can take that for you, thank you.
There you go, have a good one.
You too.
Dropped off that Uber Eats order. Now we're gonna go and drop off this Grubhub order from Potbellies, which is going back to where I want to go, and we'll call it quits from there. This Grubhub order is paying about $5. So I always kind of like riding down this street. It's not like the best street, but it is downhill, and I'm able to kind of fly, and it's well cleared off, so I can pretty much keep up with the traffic. All right, we're about to get to the last customer here. And we're gonna drop this order off and then call it for the day. On the advantage of the bike, I can go down the wrong way. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that, but it's all right on the bike.
Hey, are you Grubhub?
Yep,
I'm
right
Jack.
there. Yep,
Oh,
it's right there.
thank you
Yep,
so much.
have a good one.
stay warm.
Okay, well, we just dropped that order off, and then an order from Hong Kong Noodle came in, only paying $3, so it's like not a good order, but it's only going a block, so I might just do it. I'm gonna walk in and see if they're ready. I'll do it. If they're not, then we're not gonna do it. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Thank you. Okay, called the customer, Told him I was gonna leave the order at the door. I'm not gonna wait for them because it's a very low paying order. Okay. Alright, we delivered that order and that will end it for us. So that was 6 orders completed. I'm gonna run real fast through this guy. It's a risky play, I know. Okay, and that's gonna end it for us here. I think we will be calling it. So we ended up doing 6 orders. I'll have to look at how long I took. And we'll have to see how much I made. But I think I made about 35 bucks maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I made. So it was an alright day. I mean, I ended up working a little longer than I expected I was going to, so that light turned red for about half a second. Don't know what that was about.